Hello everyone, it's SystemCollapse and this is Ultimate Alchemy. Hope everyone's having tasks today. I'm having pretty good one myself. At EP13 episodes, I haven't done too much. Just kind of gathering up materials, a little bit of processing here. I want to say, I guess I made this nickel ore. Kind of check that out. Nickel ore was done the same way as iron ore. So you just kind of cast it off in the smeltery and on top of stone. And you just kind of get that done. Yeah, I just did that way. I went ahead and made 18. So that's what, 162 nickel I had to make. So yeah, definitely a thing. We're going to be using this nickel ore to actually get us iridium plates. That is kind of what that's for. That's what these machines are for, and it's going to be the first thing we do. So we're just kind of grab that. Up here, we have some items to actually get us empowered blocks. So we're going to get empowered palace here and do empowered emberatics. We're also going to need empowered diamantine. This is going to be for a dragon horn we have to make. We also need one more item called quicksilver, but it's going to be kind of a item we can make as we do this. So we're going to just kind of kill two birds with one stone. So let's go ahead and just start the process of palace. We're going to jump right into it today, I think, and get that done. What do I have wrong there? That looks right to me. Oh, I was going to do block too, wasn't I? Let's do you. Oh, that's diamantine. I want palace, man. Just started, already derping. But anyway, I'll just pop that there. That's going to get empowered. It takes a couple seconds. It'll be done. But we're going to head over here. I did break down the rest of our fermenters. I only kept one kind of as a working machine. We don't need those fluids pretty much at all anymore, barely. So I'm not really worried about it, but I'm going to keep the one working machine in case I have to kind of produce some more. We're going to go ahead and grab this transposer. We're going to need that. Awesome. And these fractioning stills. So the way we are going to make this quicksilver. So we go to quicksilver. I'll kind of show you how it's made here. Do that there. You can smelt it down, I believe, in a redstone furnace, making cinnabar. Or you can cast it directly, I think, with mercury onto a gem cast. I'm not going to do it that way. We're going to do two steps because we need the cinnabar as well to kind of help us out to make the iridium plates. But anyway, to make that quicksilver is the cinnabar. To do that, we're going to be doing a fluid transposer with these resonating gems with the mercury. To make that mercury is silver in a fractioning still, which means, of course, we need to melt it down. So yeah, we're just going to get that done. Let's kind of go ahead, pop that there, reset the sides. Then it would be fractioning still. Then I guess it would be transposer. Awesome. We'll do I guess that would be output top, input side. I guess that would be input and output. This one would be output and input, right? Let's just double check those, make sure all our sides are right. We'd have an input on the back of this one too, wouldn't we? Yeah, that'd be good there. So that should be the setup for the machines. Let's go ahead and get everything upgraded here. We'll grab 3 of these kits. We'll just do that with the ever so loud sound that makes. We'll get our augmentations in here, which should be pretty cool. So they're good to go. And we just need to kind of pump things in automatically with refined storage. So let's grab a couple exporters. Probably just need 2. We're going to need a drawer for sure. So let's go ahead and grab a drawer. We're going to need 2 crafting cards. So let's get those going because those take a second to make. So let's do that. Also going to need some silver and maybe some cable. And we should be good. Oh, no, we need a resonating gem. Let's do that. Let's go resonating. Grab that. I guess we only need 1. And I guess we just need our crafting cards. And we'll have everything we need here. So what we're going to do is just set an export back on the back of the 2 of the machines here. So this one. I think we just use cables to kind of wire them up to the system because they are not connected yet. There we go. And then I suppose what we need to do is export silver into the back of this one. That'll give us our molten silver. We'll make sure the system knows how to make that silver in case we ever run out. And that should be going. Cool. And here we're getting a molten silver. And that's going to go through cycles. And should be getting us the mercury. Cool. So we don't have to do anything to the fractioning still. What we are going to do, though, is tell it to make resonating gems and pump them in there. And those should start coming in there. That's cool. Then we should be able to take the basic drawer. Pop that on the top. And I guess the last thing we need is external storage. So let's do that. It'd be external. No, external. That's an exporter. Let's grab one of them. That will just make it so the system can see that stuff. Not that important. We don't need a ton of these things. I may set it with a downgrade, actually, now that I think of it. Yeah, I think we just need a little limited amount. To get our iridium plate, I needed exactly 20. That is one thing I needed. I may have to want that for a second, but anyway. Let's go ahead and grab ourselves a key. Let's lock that drawer. That should handle that. I'm just gonna speed this along because the fractioning stills are pretty slow by default. The power is getting slaughtered, isn't it? I didn't put the best cables here. What do I have here? I have the single plates. I can't remember how much they move. I think that might be only 4,000, but you notice that the at RF number goes down and down and down. When I run to that issue, I just go and grab a point and just directly connect it. That way we can kind of do it a little quicker. Because that way we kind of get maximum power to these machines. Because they all have a maximum input anyway, the thermal machines. Which is a little strange. But anyway, get that done there. That's cool. And see how many of those we got. Oh, we're good. We got plenty of those now. Let's go ahead and we need 20 exactly. So there's our 20. Let's do that. Sweet. So that's that. What we're going to do with these is, well, we're going to run some, we got to do a couple more things here. I'll kind of cover one at a time. We're going to smelt down 2 of these into, it would be the redstone furnace. That's going to give us quicksilver. I think I only really need 1 of those. Let's go ahead and go quick. Let's grab both of those. Let's get another item empowered so we can just kind of get that process moving along as well. So let's move you, move you, move you. Grab some grass, grab ourselves some floral lime, probably a rice lime ball, 1 sapling, and then the amarantic. So that's everything you need for a rice lime ball. The grass you can just shear, regular grass, and you're good to go. Anyway, do that, that, and that. Pop that there. That's one more material taken care of. And once that one's done, you might as well go ahead and do this recipe as well, because I think it's just that there. They actually make the horn is really simple too. I think it's 2 amaratics, 2 diamantines, and then 1 palace is what I think it was. And that should be good there. We don't need that other quicksilver on us right now. This one takes a little bit of power too, but not a big deal. I'm going to do that, that, silver, silver, and diamantine, right? That one's going. Since it's a custom recipe too, it doesn't have the particles. They have to add that. And apparently he didn't. Anyway, let's go in here. Let's go to empowered, and we should have all our blocks, which we can then craft down into the smaller ones and make 2 of these horns. So these horns are going to need 2. We, only need 2 for the pack. So I'm not worried about automating the bulk of this stuff. Do that, that, and that. And I think the recipe was this here. So 2 of these, 2 of those, and then 1 palace. And that should turn into the horn. And I know it is because we're seeing the particles. Otherwise, this wouldn't be a recipe. There's our horn there. It just got pulled in the system. And there we go. There's our second horn. Let's go ahead and move on here. The next part of this, like I said, is going to be the iridium plate. Once we have that iridium plate, if we go to, I guess, Dragon Head here. Dragon Head. Check that out. I think it's on these scales. We then have to get in Thaumcraft, but I think this is literally the last item we need before we need to get into Thaumcraft. Other than a bucket of, I guess a little bit of Ardite, but we can do Ardite when we go ahead and do Cobalt, which takes Thaumcraft anyway. So we need to take that nickel ore, and we're going to grab some stone here. We're going to need 2 stone, so we do that. And then we also need that cinnabar. So the reason I need the cinnabar is it makes it so you get the drop, so you get the byproducts from nickel ore, pouring it through a induction smelter with cinnabar right there. 100% chance to get platinum. So it makes it so the secondaries are 100%. And it makes it so you don't have to make a massive amount of the stuff. It saves you a lot of time. So I'm going to just kind of go ahead, let that go through. And we're going to wait till that platinum's done. I may kind of speed that up here. And then we're going to take that platinum. We're going to make 2 platinum ore, process that with cinnabar, and 100% get a iridium. So it's going to get us make our life all around easier. So let's go ahead and grab that platinum. That's cool. We got our 2 stone. Now we're pretty much good here. Let's go ahead and make sure that everything's off on the smeltery. Off. What else do we need off here? I want that one off. That looks good there. Okay, let's go ahead. Pump that through there. Get that kind of smelted down really quickly. Oh, this machine's so laggy now. This furnace is just a beast now, kind of as the pack kind of progresses, because we've got so much hope to it. But anyway, let's go ahead and grab our first piece of stone. Pop that down. Maybe get that kind of going there a little faster. There we go. Got our first ore. Oh, I did not mean to do that. It doesn't matter. It just means I'm going to have to resmelt it. Totally meant to pull that lever there. Let's do that. Go ahead and drop you back in a second time because I'm a reject. Come on. You need to smelt down? You better have a smelt timer on you. Oh no. That is a pain in the butt. Is that really going to make me craft it? That's going to make me do this? What a pain in the butt that is. But anyway, not a big deal. Drop that in there. That should be good. And that's on. Okay. Let's just double check everything, so I don't have to do this 13 more times. There we go. And I guess we just need this stone in. Turn that on one more time. Kind of speed that up. Get that sped up. And we're good to go. So all we really need to do now, I just want to make sure that's all on. That's on, right? That should start making, yeah. You'll already be good. We just need to run that through with 2 cinnabars. So we go to cinnabar right here. Go to sin. Just grab 2 of those, kind of drop them off, and pump that through this induction smelter. Right there, right there. We got our platinum, or sorry, iridium, and we got our iridium. We can then take those iridium, run them over to the compactor. We're going to pull out this upgrade so it doesn't try to make a coin. Do that and that. There we go. We've got our 2 plates, which is exactly what we want. And then we can just pull that. And that takes care of that. So we have everything we need there, which is pretty awesome. Let's just drop that stuff in the system. Probably put this upgrade back in here too, so it stops making gold plates I don't need. And then look in here. Was there anything else we needed here? I think we're actually done. I did have this here too, and I forgot to craft this. This isn't anything special. This is one of the components here. We needed a third eye. Third eye. It's an item from Thaumcraft, not Thaumcraft, Britannia. It actually lets you see mobs through walls, but we're going to need it in a thermionic later on. We still need the void metal agates, which is going to be in the crucible from Thaumcraft. But these eyes, they took a carrot. The way you get a carrot is, well, not that special actually. Just take a potato, throw it in a mana pool with the alchemy catalyst. To get the step before that, you need wheat. So you go from wheat to potato to carrot, and then you get your gold carrots. You're pretty good. I should get those crafted though. So let's go third eye. And third eye. Sweet. So I think that is everything, man. Which is pretty cool. There's nothing left in here, is there? Well, we will need these runes and these petals and stuff. And these logic detectors. But outside of that, I think we're good to go. So what I'm going to do is probably clean out my inventory. Take a quick look at exactly what we need to do to start Thaumcraft. And we'll probably get going and kind of start on that. And okay, the next thing we're going to do here is get into these. These are called Runes of Balance. They're going to be used, well, to go ahead and get us to Thaumcraft. So you have to go ahead and make this mutated graft. You have to make this eerie mask, which is really easy. And then you have to make the infused, which is the mutated converted over with pure daisy. So yeah, we're going to set that up here in just a second. I should probably set up a dirt and a pure daisy. We're just going to do a temporary setup. There's no reason to automate this at all whatsoever. We basically just need enough viz to kind of get us into the mod, at which point we can just get viz from the mod itself, so we don't really need to worry about that. These things here, they actually take Terra Steel. I should go ahead and make another one of those really quick. The only problem with my Terra Steel automation too is I only have it set up to do one at a time, so I have to be a little careful with it. If I do two, it totally derps out. But you really don't need many. I mean, we literally just need like 4 or 5. I've never seen a pack where you need a ton of Terra Steel at all whatsoever. But anyway, what do we need here? We are going to need, what here? The mask. Let's go back to the runes. Totally lost, man. Lost my train of thought. Let's go to Runes of Balance. Grab them. Go ahead and check out the mutated grass. Look at the eerie mask. We're going to need some floral gray powder. We'll grab that. Then we're going to, we already have all that stuff. We just need the mask itself. Get that done. Then we should be able to just craft this up. And it doesn't use the mask when you make this stuff either, which is nice. We now have everything we need except for the other kind of grass, and we can just kind of do that right here. Kind of get that done. Should be able to use the acceleration wand on that, no problem. Speed that up, and bam, it gets converted. We're gonna go ahead and grab our trowel. I made this earlier in the pack. I think it's like a stick, a button, and a piece of iron, and it acts like a silk-tucked shovel, so that's pretty awesome. So yeah, just so we pick up exactly what we want here for the grass, which is pretty fantastic all around. Yeah, we'll just kind of get that done there. And, we're just going to do about a stack of these runes. Throw them through the portal. Then we'll kind of move on. Get into Thaumcraft. I don't know how far we're going to get into Thaumcraft today. I totally did not let that convert, did I? I'm told derp. But I do want to get my runic matrix set up. And kind of get it all ready to go. So that is definitely what we're going to do here. Get all of our base machines and our blocks and that jazz. Just don't know how long this is all going to take. So kind of see how it goes here. Let's go ahead and craft one more Terra Steel. Let's get that done, because I think we do need one more to have enough nuggets. And then, what else are we going to need here? We're going to need a cauldron. Let's go ahead and grab, I think, 2 of those. Let's go like 2. That'll be good. Let's go ahead and grab a crafting table. Grab one of them as well. These are going to be different things we need to convert with Salus Mundus over into the actual Thaumcraft kind of items there. What else did we need there? That we need the table of Thaumcraft itself. Oh, a bookcase. That's the other thing. Let's do that after we come back. Let's go ahead and go to the runes now, because we can do that. Rune of grab the balance. Do that. We should have everything we need. We can just drop that in the system. That's fine. I'd like to have my eye back, because that would be cool. Do that there. Should be able to run over Britannia super quick. Just toss these in the portal. And we should get a whole lot of Viz. Oh, I guess it's not even Viz yet. These are the base crystals. We need to take them and run them through a pulverizer with a 20% chance of getting the Salus Mundus. And it doubles it up too. So, I mean, this is going to give us 2 stack of all the base Viz, as well as this one here, which is usually hard to get. That one, it's called, I forget what it is when it's converted. We'll see when we get it ground down there. Can't remember the name of that one, but you usually don't get that one. That one's Vidium. Usually you have to get that one from Taint, but you can also get it from Mycelium. So I'm actually surprised he kind of gave it to us that way. But anyway, that's cool. I'm going to get them all ground down over time. We needed a bookcase, right? So let's go to bookcase. Check them out. Let's just go book here. There we go. Bookshelf is what we actually need. We need some paper. Let's go ahead and do a stack of that. And then I guess some books. Let's do like 3. And there we go. Got a bookshelf. That in Salus Mundus is going to turn into Thaumcraft. This one's going to turn into the Crucible. This one's going to turn into whatever. It's like the crafting workbench or something like that. And I guess we should make the research tables. Let's go to @Thaum and go to table. And grab one of these wood tables here. I guess the last thing we need is going to be some scribing tools. And they should be too bad. We can just make the dye with charcoal, so that's super easy. And then we can go ahead and grab some bottles, because, well, they're super easy. And then we could just grab some feathers, hopefully. Because straw feathers are a thing. Let's clear you out. That and that. And that should be everything we need. So anyway, we'll just grab one of them. That should kind of take care of that. Might as well get some more of this Viz kind of ground down there. And see what we got for Salus Mundus. Let's go to Salus. It already gave us 31, so we're looking pretty good here. But we're going to go ahead and actually make our first item. So that's going to be the Thaumcraft. This one is going to be the Crucible. That one is going to be whatever the workbench is called. And that one is going to be the research table, except for it's on the ground. This one, the converted, is different than the rest. You just take the scribing tools, kind of right-click it on there. It turns it to a research table. The rest of them are all going to take Salus Mundus, so we're just going to right-click each one of them. And boom, they're just going to all convert. So that is the Arcane workbench. This one is Crucible. There's our Thaumcraft. So if we open up the book now, we will see we should have a good amount of research unlocked. So all these ones that are kind of lit up are all research we got for free, which is kind of cool here. I don't know why. Do they have stars? They changed this book a tiny bit. Yeah, they did change it on me. Not so much, but a little bit here. Oh, I guess the star ones are new, right? That's how that works. Oromancy, we don't have anything. That's for the spells. We don't need that. Oh, this would have been nice, the workbench charger, but we don't really need it. Alchemy, this is one we need here, Liquid Death. Also would have liked the Everfull Urn. It looks like we need research to do that one. If it's in red, it usually means you need the research. So we're going to have to... We might do that research, because that one's actually really useful. And it looks like Liquid Death, we actually need a research as well. We're needing Alchemy. So that's that. Down here, the Void Seeds. This is one we need to do as well. Looks like we can get straight into that one. We don't have to do any research at all. And let's see what else we have here. We can do the goggles, so that's nice, because the goggles are very helpful. And it looks like all of our piping and stuff, and all the main kind of machine components are unlocked as well, which is a nice little bonus. Okay, that's cool. Let's throw in the rest of our Viz. Let's get these kind of converted. Let's help it along for a second. So I'd like to go ahead and do something else. Let's do that there. And I think we have everything we need. So let's head over to the other area where we're going to actually set this up and probably work on making our matrix. So we have everything. Probably going to set up all the basic tables like right here. Oh, I should have made a ender tank as well. So I think we're out, right? Ender tank. Yeah, I'm going to need like a stack of those. Let's do that. Oh, I can just do this, right? Why am I doing it the hard way? There we go. Got an ender tank. Sweet. We will need water and stuff. But anyway, we're going to take the arcane workbench, throw that one right there. probably put research there. We're gonna need a piece of netherrack, so let's go ahead and grab one of them. Sweet. And we also need a flint and steel, won't we? Because we do need to have a heat source underneath the actual cauldron. Although we can make a niter, I think it's called, and put it under there and use it instead. I guess it doesn't matter too much. I don't know if the niter is faster, to be honest. Maybe it heats it up quicker. But anyway, let's go there. Let's do that. Grab the cauldron. Let's pop that right there. That'll be kind of our basic setup. What else do we need here? That is a totally wrong thing. We want the crucible, not the cauldron. There we go. So that's good there. Let's go ahead and get that down there. And maybe get a crate. Crate would be useful to you. Sweet. And maybe our viz. So let's grab every bit of our viz. So you can see here, we get a bunch of different stacks here, which is pretty useful. But we're going to take them. Probably pop them there. You notice on the table, it has these little slots here. So there's 6 different slots. That's actually space for all the base viz. So we're going to get that all in here. Now to kind of take care of that. You need it for whenever you're kind of crafting things at the table to get things done. So that's pretty cool. Let's drop you off as well. Let's grab some kind of viz here. And let's look in the book. See what we need for the actual matrix. So the matrix is down here in Arcade Infusion. This is the matrix right here. So the runic matrix. We're going to have to make a niter. I actually think I remember this one. I think so. Whenever you're making a recipe, and it kind of shows it in the crucible, it'll show you different viz that you need. So these are the different viz we need to find. We need to find these viz either in items or crystals. We only really have items right now. So what we're going to do, I think coal has ignis and potentia. I think that's how I did it in Enigmatica. I think lux is torches. I think that's how that works. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. So we go to here, let's grab 2 charcoal. So each one has 10. That would make 2 of those, so that would actually work. And then some torches. Let's grab like a stack, because there's no way I have those in the system. Because I don't pre-buffer torches. I just use them to kind of make everything from early on. There we go. And between 2 and 4 should be enough to make 2 of them. Then we just go glowstone. Probably grab 2 of those as well. And we should be able to make this now. So let's go ahead and grab a bucket of water. Let's do that. And before we do anything, I want to make one more item here. These are called quartz slivers. Because of this here, the torch actually has a secondary item on it that we don't need. That little kind of wolf head. I think it's called Bestia. And if I don't take it out of the cauldron, it's going to end up kind of stuck in there and just going to the atmosphere, producing flux and kind of dirtying our area, which is something you don't want to do. We use these quartz slivers to pull it out and turn it into viz, which is a much cleaner way of doing it. But anyway, let's go ahead and toss those in, and then toss those in. And boom, it just crafted it. And, we got our 2 yellow niter, which is cool. And then I can take the slivers, just right click. Oh, that message on the bottom left there too. It's basically telling us we need to sleep now, right? I think. Fingers tingle strangely as you handle the crystals. Blah blah blah. Something something something. Anyway, it doesn't even matter. Maybe some rest. Yeah. I think that's like the regular trigger. I don't know if we need to sleep with the actual cheat sheet we used, but we'll end up sleeping anyway. I did enable the day-night cycle again, just in case. But anyway, we're good there. We got our niter. We should be able to go ahead and start working on our matrix here. So let's go ahead and grab a couple stacks of stone. Do that. I think these can be made with any kind of viz, but we're just going to use this here. I think we just do that there. Yeah, there we go. We got over a stack of it just like that. You notice this number here? This is the amount of viz that's actually in the chunk. Every chunk is kind of different. There is kind of an item to pull it from different chunks, like surrounding ones, but we can't get to that. It's locked. But it kind of limits how much we can craft in an area. So if I make one of the pedestals, which is something we need to make here, let's do this. Let's go ahead and pull that there. I just want to show you some things do take it. Let's go to that. Let's go to a pedestal. Pedestal? What are these ones? You see there's a number, and up there's a number there that says 10 viz. When I pull it out, this 289 is going to become 279. Then it takes a long while for that to kind of go up again. So that's kind of how that works. We should be able to make the matrix here now, though. So we need to make, I think, some bricks. So let's do that. Awesome. And then I think the recipe for it is just this right here. Grab a piece of niter. You'll see that it all lights up. It says it's going to use 150 viz, which is quite a bit. Plus, it's going to use one of every one of these crystals, I think. So you can see there, they just kind of disappeared. And we have everything to actually build the infusion altar. So let's go ahead and kind of get it set up here. To do this, all we need to do is take a pedestal, kind of put that down. Then we need to go, I think it's too high around it. Need kind of a little circle here. And then I believe all we need to do is make that matrix kind of float one block above. So we go like there. That's totally wrong. Don't do that. I think we need to shift click to make it float. Yeah, there we go. Put that there. We can get rid of that puppy. And now we just need a Salus Mundus, and we can get this thing formed. Let's go to Salus. Let's grab one. Awesome. And just right click on the matrix. And there you go. We have our actual kind of infusion altar here. This is going to be what we actually use to make the dragon head. Let's go ahead and take a look here. So this is going to be the actual prosthetic skull will sit here. Then we'll end up with 12 pedestals kind of going around this thing. And that'll be kind of how that goes when we're finally at that point. So anyway, that's good. So the next thing we should probably work on is one of the things we actually need. I saw that we were able to make the void metal. So if we go down here, this one here, it wants void seeds, which we actually already have. It needs metallum and vitium. So vitium we actually have access to from right here. It wanted 5, so we just do that. Then we're gonna have to hunt down metallum. Let's go here. Where was it? Which one was this? This one was the void seed. It was the tongue, I think. No, it's not the tongue. It's the dragon eye. Right there, void metal. Look that way. And if you click on metallum, it'll bring up this kind of list here of all things that have that kind of in it. Oh, it looks like nuggets work really good, actually. We might be able to use just 10 iron nuggets. That'd be super clean. Let's do it that way. Let's do. Whenever you can, you try to do it with the way you can do it with the least amount of waste. You know what I mean? So some of those items would have like 10 different materials on them. Like that one has 5 right there. So after you're done crafting, you have all this viz that's kind of left in the cauldron. It's really dirty because a lot of it will end up in the atmosphere as flux. And flux, when it gets high, I mean, you can get taint in your area. Taint is a really bad thing. You'd also get, it can like destroy your base. It'll spread from block to block, just destroy things. But you can also get these kind of like rifts, and they're horrible too, and they spread taint. So you need to be careful with stuff, basically what I'm trying to say. One more thing you need to be very careful of too is with this altar. So right now, this, if I kind of shift on it there, you see that it has viz on it. If I right click on the altar, it'll actually destroy it. So if I actually had this in my hand, right clicked, it would get destroyed. It would turn into viz, and you'd be angry. So yeah, just be careful. Let's actually take it off our bar before I do it. And what was I doing? I was this, and this is going to be what we needed. What was the actual? I need to look at one more thing here. Was it a piece of iron? Can't remember what we had to use in there. Oh, it was a void seed. Let's go ahead and grab that again, I guess. Get a void seed. Sweet. And that should be the recipe to make that. And the 1 should be enough. So let's go like that, and like that. There we go. We have our actual first void metal ingot. We grab that, turn it into nuggets, and we can actually go and get those eyes done now, I think. So we grab our third eyes, our thermionic. Sweet. And I think we also need mineral clusters. Let's go to mineral. Grab that. And I think we need a little bit of sand as well, so we might as well get that. I haven't seen another use for this machine in the pack, actually. I think this is the first time we used it. I don't remember using it before in the pack, but anyway, let's pop that there. Let's go ahead and get some sand into it. Actually, in that slot, that'll actually get melted down into liquid glass. And what was this called? This one was the eyes, right? Go there. We can shift that recipe in. Now we need to get all the items into the inventory. So we'll just kind of go like that. Be that there and that. Why did I think we needed clusters? Oh, the clusters must have been for the logic detectors. Which little dirt. We can see the bars going up. It's actually heating up. This machine's a little slow. You can kind of speed up there. Here we go. We got our first one. And there's our second one. So yeah, we got a dragon eyes just like that. That's all that took. Now we can kind of get rid of those. The next one we should probably work on. So let's go back here. Let's go to dragon. Take a look here. I guess we can work on the zombie brain. And that looks like it's 2 steps because we need to get magic tallow. Which is really easy, actually. Super easy. Let's go ahead and grab a single ignis. And let's grab a rotten flesh. Because we made a stack of that. And we can get that part kind of taken care of almost instantly. So it's just that and that. Sweet. There we go, got our tallow. Now that I have it too, I totally forgot. Let's kind of get rid of this. Get rid of you. I don't need that anymore. That's why I made this extra niter. So we can take that down there, and I don't have to listen to fire anymore. Oh, whoops, I did that again. But anyway, put that there, and now we have just the cauldron with the niter under it. That'll probably work a little better. If it's just for the sound, that is better than me. Anyway, let's do that. The next part of this, we need to go back to the zombie brain. I need to see what we need here. Zombie brain. One was cognitio. That is this one. An examinus? What do you get examinus from? That is easy. Huh. Not seeing any. Oh, skeleton heads. How much did we need? Only 10. So skeleton head will give us. Oh yeah, we can use skeleton heads. Let's go ahead and get a skeleton skull. There we go. We only need one, right? Then we could just use the quartz slivers to kind of pull that out and do it cleanly. Probably be the best way. Let's go ahead and grab, I guess a sliver. Grab another stack or two. I'll be probably going through a lot of these slivers. I'm just lazy. It's easier to do it this way, I find. You just get the exact viz you need to kind of do it that way. Especially with the cauldron anyway. So drop that in there. And wait for the heat up. Just start right clicking. And see if we get enough. Probably need one more of these actually. I keep forgetting when you pull the viz out, it turns every 2 that was in there into 1. So yeah, it kind of divides by 2. So I actually need one more skull. Let's get that done. Okay, so we got 10 of all those. We might need those other ones anyway. So let's go ahead and drop that one. That one, we'll keep the examinus. And we need to hunt down cognito though. So let's go to cognito? Cog. There we go. Cognitio, I guess is what it is. Head over here and see what we can find that has a decent amount of it on it. Cognitio, no. Paper is not bad. So paper has 8 and 1 bestia? Or is that 2? That's 2 and 1 bestia. I don't know if I want that. What did we need it for? I think we needed 50, right? Let's go to zombie brain. Check that out. We need 50 and 10. So I need 50 cognito from something. Trying to find just a nice, easy way to do it, right? Nice, clean way. Without having to do 800 slivers and 1,200 buckets of water. Anyway, let's see here. Yeah, I don't know. I remember cognitio actually being one of the harder ones to get. We may just do paper. So it would take 25 paper. Kind of get enough. I have to say I'm still a complete noob when it comes to Thaumcraft. The 6 anyway. Thaumcraft 6, no idea. Because they took away, well, they didn't take it away. I guess all the supporting mods that used to make it so it would do so many more things aren't there anymore. A lot of the automation tools don't exist either anymore. So yeah, you have to kind of adjust and move on with your life. Definitely a thing. Oh, that looks like we got it all, right? So we got 56 and we got 10. And it was just tallow, right? Is that what we needed right there? Let's go back here. Let's go to zombie and brain. See if we got everything. Looks like we did. We got 50, 10, and the tallow. So I should be able to just get this done here. Let's go ahead and drop you in, and you. Boom. We got a zombie brain. Just like that, man. One more item kind of taken care of, and that is cool. What else do we need here? We go to @dragon. It isn't @dragon at all. It's just straight up dragon, isn't it? See here. We took care of the zombie brain. The tongue, we still need to fight Gaia. That'll be the last one. We just did the eye. The scales are going to take a couple minutes kind of figuring out exactly what we need. And we still, I believe, for this one, it was the mandolin. And in the cobalt, there was an issue, right? It was the liquid death. So that one there. Yeah, liquid death. So we're going to probably have to figure that one out. And okay, I think I'm going to wrap this one up here. So as always, guys, like this video, please hit that like button. If you really liked it, hit that subscribe button. It is always appreciated. I hope you guys all have a good one. I'll see you guys next video. Later.